We're going to get into those Whitby numbers. So even though we've seen definitely across the GTA wide, we've seen a slowing in the market, Durham region does continue to be fairly hot, and I'll show you that. So if we look at the numbers, we had new listings, 540 listings came to market in March 21 in Whitby. We had 413 sales through the month, and then we had 147 active listings, which carried over into April 21. If we forward that to February 22, we had 298 new listings come to market, 214 sales, and 98 active listings. And wowzers, we had an upswing of 200 listings, new listings coming to market in March 22, 252 sales. So you'll see that the sales didn't correspond with the amount of listings. So of course the carryover inventory is at 179, so that beefed up quite a bit. March 21, if we're looking at the money in Whitby, 966,000 is the average sale price across all home types. 1,367,000 in February 22, currently trending at 1,274,000. So like the other markets in the GTA, other towns, we did see a decline in the average sale price. The SNLR stands for sales to new listings ratio. It's also known as the absorption rate, and it tells us out of the homes coming on the market each month, what is the percentage of them that are actually selling. So a year ago in Whitby, 76.5% of the homes that came on the market sold. 71.8% of the homes that came on the market sold in February 22, and then we've seen a decrease to in March 22 to 52.4. Months of inventory remaining tells us that if no other homes came on the market after today at the current rate of buying or the current rate of consumption, how long would it take to completely deplete the inventory? So 0.4 in March 21, 0.5 in February 22. And again, we're seeing it climb. We're also seeing a decline in the absorption rate. So we're currently trending at 0.7. So even though the market has in effect slowed in Whitby, we're still in what you would call a balanced market. We haven't made that transition in Whitby to a buyer's market at this point, going by these percentages. But at 0.7 months of inventory, still a very, very strong market. I would say even though it's slowed in Whitby and in Durham in general, it is not a slow market, right? Sale price to list price ratio, homes selling 113.1% of asking in March 21, 130.3 in February 22, and 123.3 in March 22. So again, don't base your decision in the market on what homes are selling over asking, because the predominant strategy still is homes being listed drastically below what their intended price will be, and then of course allowing buyers, allowing the market to bid that up. So these numbers here are grossly overstated. Days on market to get a home sold, 6 a year ago, 6 in February, and 6 in March 22. Hopefully you're not superstitious, but maybe you could buy a lottery ticket with that. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions at all about how the data would pertain to your home, or if you're considering making a change in 2022, I would love to hear from you, and we can chat about next steps.